Good evening. Everything I wanted to say tonight was said very eloquently by my first cousin, Mark Paul Arabu, and all the other speakers. This is a great day, great night, great week for all of us. This is what America is all about. Those of you who are born here, you're lucky. You're not immigrant. But those of us who came, whether 70 years ago, as like me, and some who came in about 4, 5, 10 years ago, are immigrants. We thank God. We thank this kind country that opened its doors and arms by saying to all of us, come on, where in the world would an immigrant like me, who didn't have enough food to eat in the old country, would arrive here and someday dream that I must be elected to office? And I am the first Chaldean immigrant ever elected to office in this country. I flash back the day I raised my hand in the State Assembly and took my oath. I had lost my dad when I was 12 years old. I never thought of myself that someday I will come to America. I didn't know where America was. But to dream of being elected to the state legislature was beyond my imagination. I made it. First Chaldean ever in the history of this country. In fact, in the history of the world, to have been elected 16 years to the State Assembly and 12 years to the State Senate. I've got to tell you this. When I raised my arm and took the oath of office, I was 12 when I lost my dad. I've never missed him as much as I did at that very moment. Dad, I said, looking at the heavens, look at me. Look at me, Dad. I made it. Only in America can somebody like me And I also should tell you, for this immigrant standing before you, 2 presidents of the United States, 2, Jimmy Carter and Ronald Wilson Reagan, sent me to Baghdad because I was born and raised there. Sent me to bring that country to this country and shake hands. I was not successful in my first trip. The second trip, I was successful. I was fortunate to take my son, Peter Deddeh, Judge Peter Deddeh, with me. And when we shook hands with the Prime Minister of Iraq, Tariq Aziz, a Christian, a Chaldean, and he said, I am so proud that you are here. This is your home. Anytime you want to come. I took Peter with me, and he wanted to see the house in which I lived. When he saw it, he began to cry. This is how I live. But little did I know I would be eventually in a country called the United States. This is not an average country. This is a country that every man, woman, and child all over the world would give their right hand to come and live here. We open our arms to those who are coming and want to come. Come, behave yourself, become a citizen of the United States, and all opportunities and doors are open. This is what this country had opened the door for me. For me. I hate to mention this. I am still the first and only Chaldean in the world that has been elected senator to the state of California. Thank you, the people of California. Thank you, the people of the United States. And may God bless you, the United States of America. And may God bless Mark Paul Arabo, my beloved cousin, who has done things that nobody else, a Chaldean, has ever done. Nobody. And with that, I see a signal from my son saying, "Dad, that's enough. Come on, sit down." Thank you. Thank you.
Senator Wadie Deddeh.